In this video, we'll be covering data trackers featured in Medtech Insight. Once signed on to Medtech Insight, you can locate our data trackers by scrolling towards the center of the homepage. On the right-hand panel is where you'll find our data trackers. You can also locate the data trackers by opening up the collapsible menu on the left-hand side and scrolling down to the data trackers section. You'll find data trackers that cover mergers and acquisitions, global Medtech guidances, U.S. Congressional Legislation, VC funding, global product approvals, U.S. FDA Warning Letters, and U.S. breakthrough devices. The Mergers and Acquisitions Tracker comprehensively tracks mergers and acquisitions in all medical device and diagnostic markets going back to 2014. This is updated several times per month and important for seeing the hot areas of medtech where companies are adding businesses to their portfolios. The Global Medtech Guidance Tracker comprehensively tracks regulatory guidance documents issued by medtech authorities from around the globe. Updated monthly, this is a key resource for our regulatory readers who need to keep on top of all the key regulatory developments globally. If a guidance or regulation changes, users can access this tracker to find out the details. The U.S. Congressional Legislation Tracker tracks all the status of medtech-related legislation that is introduced in Congress. Updated monthly, this is an important resource for checking major pieces of medtech legislation that are being introduced that will fundamentally impact the U.S. medtech market. The VC Funding Tracker comprehensively tracks venture funding rounds by medical device and diagnostic companies. This tracker is updated weekly and covers Series A through C funding over $1 million, split by medtech market segment and important for seeing the flow of early-stage capital into emerging companies. These companies may be future disruptors or acquisition targets in medtech. The Global Product Approvals Tracker provides comprehensive tracking of device and diagnostic approvals from around the world, including distinct tables for each U.S. FDA review pathway, original PMAs and panel track supplements, PMA supplements, 510(k) clearances, and de novo classifications, and for approvals outside of the U.S. Updated weekly, this tracker is important for seeing the flow of new devices and diagnostic products onto the market in the U.S. and elsewhere. Approvals on products outside of the U.S. are more difficult for companies to track, so we try to help by covering key CE marked products in Europe and products approved in Asia, for example. The U.S. FDA Warning Letters Tracker is a comprehensive listing of FDA warning letters since 2016, sortable by CFR citation number. Updated monthly, this tracker is important for monitoring the FDA's enforcement efforts and understanding trends in which product areas have been the subject of safety issues. The U.S. Breakthrough Devices Tracker provides details and status updates on devices that have been accepted into the FDA's Breakthrough Devices and Expedited Access Pathway program. Updated monthly, the tracker monitors products that have been given expedited review by the FDA because they offer more effective treatment or diagnosis of life-threatening or irreversibly debilitating diseases or conditions than products currently on the market. As such, the tracker provides an important insight into the areas in which the FDA considers there to be an urgent need for new technologies. If you have any questions regarding the data trackers or any content that you come across on Medtech Insight, please do not hesitate to reach out to our analyst team through the Ask the Analyst service. This concludes our video on data trackers.